that is my to-do list. We're gonna have a hyper-productive day in the studio today, so let's get started. I'm honestly feeling a little like I need an iced coffee, but I know right now it's like I haven't used any brain capacity for the day, so it'd be a great time to actually get through something that's a little bit like taxing, or maybe the thing that I'm least looking forward to do. If I get that out of the way, the entire day is gonna feel a lot lighter. We're gonna do headphones in. I'm using my Beats headphones. I honestly don't like these too much, but it's what I have right now and what's charged. The reason why I don't like these is because they're just not as smart as the Apple AirPods, Air Maxes, whatever they're called. Like they don't switch between all of my Apple devices. Okay, I just took a small break from editing this week's YouTube video because the call with my graphic designer, branding strategist just got confirmed for like 15 minutes from now. I thought we were gonna have it tomorrow, but we're actually gonna have it today. So I just want to prep for her like a little Pinterest mood board on what I'm thinking. You guys know that I'm building a product-based business, and previously when I was building my product-based business, also having lunch by the way, it is a grilled chicken, potato, like stir fry type of thing. But when I was building my last product-based business, I did the website, the branding, all of that stuff myself. You definitely can do it by yourself, and if you're tight on a budget, I think it can work. However, I just wasn't really happy with it ever. Never happy with my brand's branding, never happy with the website. So now I just want to get like a professional to do it. I realize it's not my forte, and it's just so much that I want to spend the money and get it done so it's just like beautiful. And I'm doing that also for my online course as well as for my new product-based business and just a few other branding things that I have going on. All right, change of plans. We're supposed to do the call at 1 p.m., but I just realized that she messaged me at 12:45 and said that she can't do the call. Can we do it at 2 p.m.? I hate rescheduling just because my day is like already like planned out to a T. So when somebody reschedules, I just feel like a little bit thrown off. But I understand like at any time something could come up. And also I know that today's call, like we hadn't set in stone. Like literally this morning, we were like, let's get on the call today. Like, yeah, we didn't. Like there's no calendar invite that vibe. Do you know what I mean? So I'm thinking like instead of just being airy-fairy about it, like let's do the call at 2, let's do the call at this time, let's do the call at that time. I think I'm just gonna ask her like, listen, let's just set a time for the call, like and send her a calendar invite, like that vibe, because or else this is not gonna work. It's supposed to be a professional thing that we're doing, right? So it really should have been initiated from my side in the beginning when like she had said like, hey, I'm free on 16, 17. But at the same time, sometimes I feel like I can come off as really intense with this kind of stuff. So I've been really trying to like pull myself back. Like when somebody's like, oh, let's work together or let's do this or whatever, I can be like, okay, when are you free this week? Let's set a call 11:30. At 11:29, I message them and be like, hey, I'm on the call. And I feel like sometimes people are like, can be a little like, oh, like you're being really intense. Like, what's this calendar invite? Why are you sending this? Why is there an agenda for the meeting? Why have you sent the mood board from beforehand? Like, I don't know. Not everybody works like that. And I feel like sometimes I can scare people off. I love working with people like that because everything's just there. Everything's there. Everything's ready to go. It's just so much easier. You just don't waste time. Like right now, like we wasted just like, I could have just been editing my YouTube video, but I stopped. I like had to prep everything for the call, and it's just something that I could have just done later on. All right. Now I'm feeling a little like, you know, like, I don't know what it is, like a little charged with energy. I don't know if it's just like annoyance from like not being able to do the call and having something ticked off or what it is, but I'm going to get on my walking pad now. When I have that feeling where I'm just like jittery, that's walking pad time. For my walking pad, I just put on some socks and I just walk literally on the slowest possible setting. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not power walking here. It's just like literally to kind of focus myself, get rid of the excess energy, and have a little movement in the day. Or else I'm just sitting literally, like I wake up in the morning, obviously in bed, having coffee at my coffee table or on my couch, sit on the desk all day, and then maybe we play like with my daughter for a little bit in the afternoon. But unless I get a workout in, everything else is just like stationary. This is also my first time using my walking pad on the carpet and like in this setting. I have used it in the office before, just not on the carpet and not on this setting. So I'm just trying to figure out if everything's okay. It's making like a creaking noise and I don't know where that's coming from, but it's still working smoothly. So we're just gonna leave it be, I think. We're gonna get back to editing this week's YouTube video, just doing the review for it. Still up to my first task, which I'm just like really annoyed about, but all right, done. I walked for about like 75 minutes. You might have seen me hop on and off for like little moments. I just keep the treadmill running if I just have to like quickly go and pee, or like I just had to go and hand over my rent as well. So I went and did that. I'm just gonna take a break. My jittery anxiety feeling is gone. So let's just sit back down. It's also about 2:30, which means we've been working for about 2.5 hours now. Just finishing editing all of my short form content. So I'm just gonna actually keep going with it and schedule all of that out. And then I still need to work on this week's YouTube video. Let's take a couple of things on the to-do list. So this week's shorts edits are done. Also done with paying rent. And then the call with Udisha didn't happen. Udisha is my graphics person that I'm coordinating with. So that didn't happen. So I'm just crossing that off. My vendor follow-up is almost done. I'm just finishing following up with one of my vendors. They are like just about to send my samples. A vendor that I really like actually working with. She's really like prompt, professional, etc. Except she can't do all the customizations that I need. So I don't know if I will end up working for her, but I love how like upfront she is about everything. She's the only vendor that she can't custom print my designs, but also she's the only vendor that I got a different sizing for my product for. So even if I don't end up going with her, at least I can see what my product would look like in a small, medium, and a larger size. When I place my final order, no matter which vendor it is, I have a better idea of the size as well. So vendor follow-up is done. All right, and now I'm just gonna be up and about for a little bit. I've been sitting down for a really long time. It's about 4 o'clock, so it's been a solid, I cannot believe it, 4 hours of just sitting down and doing a whole bunch of editing. This YouTube video is just taking me a lot longer than I thought it would, just because I'm adding in a lot of graphics and stuff. And for the past couple of videos, I haven't done that as much. But right now, I'm gonna do a little studio tidy up just so I can be out and about. And then that'll also lead me perfectly into shooting this unboxing video that I also have to shoot. I'm also about like halfway through my Starbucks coffee, and I'm actually gonna stop drinking it because I feel super buzzed and super wired, and it's already 4 o'clock, so it's time to stop. I also want to say that I actually haven't gotten Starbucks coffee like as a takeaway, or like not like having it in the cafe itself, for a really, really long time. Last little sip, and then this is gonna get thrown away. finished just rearranging most of the stuff, not fully done with how I want everything to look and like the setup, but I've switched over the furniture to this side, and I'm gonna quickly shoot something before we completely lose light. I have my phone set up on a tripod here, basically unboxing all of these Muji products, and then I have my laptop just screen mirroring my phone so I can see what I'm recording. I'm still working on making like the entire place a vibe, honestly, because I don't want to purchase like too many things all at the same time, especially because I don't know what I'm doing in terms of this lighting thing. So I'm going for like this cozy yellowish sunset vibe in here. I know I'm not going to be working too late into the office anyway. Like I'm going to be working more in the morning. I still want this little vibe that's there, honestly. Like we'll have days like today, I guess. But right now it's about 6 p.m. We've been working for about 6 hours. I think we got 1 more hour left in us. And what are we going to do? I have 3 tasks. One of them I'm halfway through. One of them I kind of haven't started, and like the last one is going to take like me 5 minutes to do right at the end, but so I'll just leave that for the end. And right now I'm going to just start the task that I'm at least halfway through, so hopefully I can complete it before I go. You've come to pick me up? I missed you. I think it's officially time to get home. We worked for 6 hours and 20 minutes, and I am thinking if I should take my laptop home to work on a few things. I do kind of want to relax before the workday, so I think that's going to be a wrap. I think next time I'm definitely going to time block, because in the beginning I just spent way too long on certain tasks that I guess I didn't want to be spending that much time on. But tomorrow we are going to be starting the day early anyway. I think I'm going to have a 5 a.m. start and just get started on all of this stuff. So I will see you in the next one. Bye.